Hello everybody, Mr. Tram here. Welcome back to Cities Skylines. In the last episode, we worked on filling in some of the zoning in the island down here. And we also built out a metro line for the island down here. And then we went ahead and filled in some trees and things. And kind of beautified the city a little bit. I worked a little bit more on that. I mean, nothing too serious. I filled in some trees there. I put some trees in the park, mostly like cherry trees, and I've planted some bamboo along here just to start kind of beautifying the city a little bit. And that area that we filled in over here with trees definitely helps this section of the city out immensely. From an aesthetic point of view, and I'll probably have to do more of this as we go along here. Now, one thing I wanted to discuss before we got much further here is the new schedule and structure for this particular series. This is really only going to apply to those who are watching it regularly as it releases. So, as I mentioned in the channel update that I just recently posted, is that Cities Skylines here is going to be switching from an every other day series to a weekly series, right? So one episode a week. And what I'm going to be doing is a lot of development and construction of the city off screen. Sort of. What my plan is, and we'll see how it goes, we'll see how well it works, and whether I like it or not, is to record, is for me to record my, when I actually work on the city, just record all of the building that I do, and then when we do our weekly episode, one of the things we'll have as part of that is a time-lapse of me doing all the work during the week, whatever work I did get done, and show you, what all got built in a quick time-lapse segment. We'll see how it goes. And then from there, we'll continue working on the city as normal. And the other thing that I really kind of gave some thought to is... actually, let me speed this up. Is what the goal for the city is. Well, where are we trying to go with this? And what I decided on is that what I would like to do is to get to 250,000 residents. We're at 104,700 at the moment, and I definitely think 250k is doable without kind of compromising the vision and aesthetics of the city. So, I mean, without me compromising things like this, where I have this island where we just filled in a little part of it, and we left a lot of it just, filled in with trees. I mean, I could make this a park or something, but I'm not really that interested in doing that. I may bump this up to dense residential, because I think I can. The traffic's not bad out here and everything, so yeah, we probably will do that. But as I was saying, 250k should be more than doable without causing significant changes to the structure of the city. There were some suggestions of like 500,000 or 1 million. I think to try to do that, I'd have to basically like a hyper efficient build out the city, and I'm not really interested to do that. I like the kind of organic kind of way the city has grown over time. The fact that we don't have like pure grids, and there's like areas of the city where there's just kind of open green space. I may even just put in some walkways in there just because, not even really connected to the roads or anything, just like a sidewalk there would be kind of interesting. Or we could just fill it in with trees or something. I'll have to decide on that. And yeah, that's what I think we can reach. And then at that point, we'll probably decide if I'm happy with the city as it is. We'll probably just go ahead and decide to call it good there. But we have a lot of work to do to get there. And one thing that I did is I was kind of going through here and just plopping some things down that were available. Like I have the Sea Fortress that I put down here. And I have the Colossal Order offices right there. For Colossal Order Games headquarters. So there we are. It's a fairly big building. So that's nice. And, you know, just trying to do some things. The other thing I was kind of thinking about doing is working to try to unlock all the landmarks. The problem is, some of these are pretty dumb. I mean, we have the space elevator. I can go ahead and put that down somewhere, which I might just go ahead and do that. But there's, like, the fusion power plant, which the fusion power plant requires the observatory, right? The observatory is in here somewhere. There it is. The observatory requires that you have 1,000 abandoned buildings in the city. Which, I mean, not 1,000 buildings over the course of the city's life, but 1,000 abandoned buildings in the city at the same time. Which, for me to do that, I'd have to deliberately sabotage my city, or blow up a large chunk of it. Which I'm not going to do. Yet. So, one thing I was probably going to do, I haven't done it yet, because I guess I'll just mention it now, and if people have significant objections to it, then I'll call off my idea. And then just go ahead and enable the mod that just unlocks everything. And then so we'll just have access to everything. So we don't have to worry about some ridiculous requirements to reach certain things. And we can just build it. Right. So, the space elevator. Where do we want to build it? Build it out on the island? It's going to need to be placed roadside, so we'll need like a road out there. I think that's doable. And it doesn't need to be a very large road. So, let's see. Cannot build on water. Why are we not building a bridge? Can that road not become a bridge? What happens if we force bridge? What in the world? Okay. What if I say we want to go, like, really high? Well, that's actually buildable. Because we want to make sure we leave room for, like, the boats, right? To come under there. Alright, and then we should be able to come all the way down to ground level. Right. And we don't necessarily want to do a curved bridge, but I want to at least curve... Oh yeah, we're forcing bridge. Hold on. And then we want to go straight. Make sure it's a bridge. And I'm not really worried about boats over here, so I'm not going to necessarily elevate that causeway. And then we'll go ahead and curve this up. Is that oriented well? Not really. I kind of over-curved it. I want it just like that about. Okay, let's go with bridge. Alright, and then there. Okay. And let's go ahead and drop the space elevator. Slope too steep. Of course it is. No big deal. Whoa, okay. Brush size... Unless I want it too big. Let's go ahead and flatten this island a little bit. There we are. And there we go. Space elevator, and it probably is going to need power, right? Or not. Yes, it does. It needs power and water. Okay. That is easy to remedy. And as far as power goes, I think it would be smart for this thing to have its own independent power supply. So, we're going to actually build a power plant for it. We could build some wind generators. Let's see. Solar power tower. What's this? Ocean thermal energy conversion plant. How much does this make? 480 megawatts? That sounds interesting. There we go. Now it has its own independent power supply. So that is good. Alright. With that little diversion done, let's see. We have a lot of industrial and residential demand. Unemployment is fairly low. So let's just see here. Here's what I think we're going to do. As I said, I was probably going to do this, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's convert another chunk of this area to dense residential. I don't know if anything will grow in these plots, but we'll see. Yeah, here, too. Alright, there we go. Now all those buildings will move out, and hopefully new ones will move in relatively quickly. It is starting to get late in the evening. I don't know if it's beyond the time when construction will progress. Nope, nope. Construction is progressing. That's what, 6? Alright. There we go. And what we'll probably also do is just go ahead and zone all of this. Just zone all of it. Maybe not that outer area, just the interior area here. For, okay, we're getting all kinds of weirdness here. Alright, let's just do fill for the rest of this. And I believe I did have this already set up for water. Yeah, it is. I think for this, what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade the highway to 3-lane with sound barriers. Though for some reason it doesn't want to do it there. Oh. Crud. No, 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 no. Demolish it. Demolish it. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's because I had the wrong mode on. Wow, that's a fairly big traffic jam. Though I think it is rush hour, right? Everybody's trying to head home for the day. Put those sound barriers on, and then what we'll probably do is go here, go and grab some trees. What kind of trees we want to go with? Green tree. Decorative firs? Ooh, okay. That's a bit more than I was wanting. Yeah, we'll fill this in a little bit. Then let's grab some just generic trees. Fill them in. So I think the trees do also block noise pollution, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that somewhere. It is kind of a cramped space to try to plant stuff in. probably about as good as we're going to get it for now. Oh, that is a big traffic jam. And where is the issue? The issue is here. I'm guessing this is a bus stop? I think this road just isn't large enough to accommodate what it needs to accommodate. Okay, so can I make it bigger? Can I upgrade it to this? Yes, it would appear. And we have a single left-hand turn lane. Will we want to allow people in the center lane to turn left? I don't see why not. So let's go ahead and make that adjustment. All right, so you can turn left and go straight. You can go straight and turn left. You can go straight and turn right. You can go left and go straight. You can go left and go straight. You can go straight and turn right. That should be right. Okay. Good. Good. We'll see if that helps the traffic jam at all. It still appears to be a massive mess. I wonder if we allow... If I allow these guys to get in this direction. Will that affect anything? And upgrade this road. So a lot of people are coming down here. I thought I did have a bus line. I do have a bus line that brings people down here. But that may not be enough. One bus line may not be enough. Well, we'll see. I made some adjustments. We'll see if it pays dividends as we proceed out of rush hour and into the evening if this calms down a bit. Because there is an actual, like, road schedule in mod installed. So that people actually do drive and try to go places at, you know, times of the day when you would expect them to. And everybody trying to get into the entertainment district here is not entirely out of the question. You know, they're coming home from work, they want to, you know, go get some food, go, you know, get some entertainment before they go home. Alright, and yes, okay, so people are starting to turn off here, which seems to be taking some pressure off. Now there's an outlet valve there. Hopefully we can get them on to some different streets. And, you know what? Let's just go ahead and upgrade. Space already occupied, slope too steep. I don't care. Do it anyway. That slope is not too steep. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright. Alright, so we are starting to get some residential buildings, but right now we have a high industrial demand. And what is not working here? What is wrong with the tram line? Why is it broken? Where did it break? Where did it break? There, it broke. That's where it broke. Okay. Not a problem. We can fix. No, no, no. That is not what we wanted. That is what we wanted. I think. Okay, I have no idea. What in the world happened there? Did I do this wrong? Okay, hold on. Get rid of the stop. Get rid of the stops. Just get rid of the stops. Okay. Now it's working. But we need to get the stops back in. Okay, so you want a stop there, yes. We wanted a stop there, that should work. Okay. I think that'll fix it. I think that'll fix it. The thing is that this is a much narrower road, and I don't think I have a 4-lane road with tram tracks. We could do that, but it's not gonna work. Because of the police station, which we would need to move. Not impossible. Recycling center would also have to move. Again, not entirely impossible, but not exactly sure where I'd put it. I can move it somewhere temporarily. Right, and then go ahead and upgrade the road. Oh, and then of course broke everything, because of course it did. Can I just reconnect that? Yeah, just move the stop around. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, geez. Okay. And we can move the recycling center back there. And that did not leave that bit of ugly terrain there. Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, we really didn't grow the population of the city much this episode. Oh, it's still saying you're broke. Why? You're just supposed to go back this way. Oh. Okay. Now it's looking alright. Okay, remind me not to do that again. That is a pain in the butt. Okay. I don't know why they're double arrowed. I think because we're duplicating everything and it's going around twice. Yeah, almost certainly. Alright. Oh yeah, something is definitely not right there. Alright, well, I'll have to fix it. And that'll be something for next episode, because we are out of time. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.